You know, when people talk about marriage, they always say, communication is the key. But what they don't tell you is, sometimes, you have to find the right key. Marriage is an institution for true love in patience and kindness. But let me tell you, marriage will test both your patience and your kindness. Especially when you let old issues pile up like dirty laundry. Well, that was me and Anita. Like you already know, Anita is a caterer and so she's the boss of the kitchen. And sometimes the house. Well, I mean all the time. I still want my dinner tonight. Me, I'm in corporate, so I spend my days in meetings where minutes are taken but hours are lost. It's like being part of an endless movie sequel no one asked for, and my boss who always feels like he's Kelvin Hart. Only that his jokes are terrible. But we all laugh anyway. For the record, my boss is the funniest in the world. Hopefully I still have a job by Monday. But on a serious note, my boss listened to my jokes a lot, so I am protected. So back to my experience. So while we were both doing well in our fields, our marriage was starting to feel like one long board meeting. Formal, polite, and full of things left unsaid. Now let me tell you what happened. One Sunday, Anita and I went to church. Everything was fine, we had the usual praise and worship, a little hallelujah here and there. But during the service, the pastor said, "Turn to your spouse and say, I love you." I turned to Anita, smiled, and said, "I love you." She looked at me, raised her eyebrows, and said, "Kofi, do you?" In the middle of church. I almost said, "Anita, don't embarrass me in front of the Lord." That night, I asked her, "Why did you say that in church?" And she just shrugged and said, "You don't even notice me anymore, Kofi. You're too busy to care." I was confused. I said, "How can you say that?" "Anita, I provide for this family. I go to work every day for you and the kids." And then she hit me with the truth. She said, "Kofi, we have been sweeping things under the rug. Small arguments here and there. Who didn't call back, who forgot to buy milk, and all would turn into silence. And this silence would stretch for days. But instead of solving it, we'd act like it didn't happen." That one hit me like a slap. Truly one of the days I asked, "Anita, are you okay?" She said, "I'm fine." Brothers, when a woman says I'm fine, she's not fine. Not at all, please ask further. But that day, I left it. Now I see that the problem wasn't just busyness or asking if she is fine. It was everything we'd been avoiding, times I'd ignored her feelings, moments she'd felt unappreciated, little arguments we never resolved. It was all bubbling up now. That night, we sat down, and we talked. And I mean, we really talked. We didn't argue, we just opened up. I told her about the pressure I'd been feeling at work. She told me how lonely she felt juggling everything at home. We cried a little, laughed a little, and promised to do better. And we did. Now, we make time for each other, and don't allow any unresolved conversation cross to the next day. Let me tell you something, my friends. Unresolved conflicts in marriage are like weeds in a garden. If you don't pull them out, they'll choke everything beautiful. But if you take the time to deal with them, your marriage will bloom again. And husbands, please, when your wife says, "We need to talk," don't run. It's not always a trap. Sometimes, it's the best thing for your peace of mind, and hers too.